we're going to play in this area. We're going to be putting in something special right here. Hey, welcome back to the AnKorage where everything is awesome and I'm feeling a little crafty. So, my apologies for the yellow of the light, but that's because of the bulbs. An LED bulb, and it's got a yellow kind of glow to it, so that's what I'm using on that. And I can change them out, but you know, I'm not going to. But we're going to be working in this area over here. You know, this is just drywall, straight drywall with paint on it. And you know, the previous owner of this place never bothered to put anything up here, the backsplash or anything, so that's what I'm going to do. I've got some, you know, it's an old-timey kind of look, that's why those bulbs were kind of yellowish, so, you know, and I've got brushed bronze fixtures, you know, such, and like this panel here. So what we're going to be doing is I'm actually going to remove this, and I'm going to be putting up a backsplash. So, but the backsplash isn't tile. I have done one in the past, a couple of years ago, but I put one that's actually tile. And it came out really well. First one I ever did, and I did it right, and it came out really good. This one is a lot smaller because it was the one I did before was in a kitchen. I mean, we're talking a good, you know, 8-foot length. This, I don't have to worry about this little spot right here, just here to here. So it doesn't have to be anything fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using peel and stick essentially, and then I'll also use some silicone, you know, sealant of sorts for the edging. And it's the same color as the paint on here, so it'll match pretty well. So, yeah, it is peel and stick, and it's like, you know, if you happen to see any of those videos on TikTok or on YouTube, you know, and the scheme is they'll never know. It's like, I'm not going for that. I just happened to catch one night and thought to myself, that's a good idea. And I've come out into the, you know, more natural light area a little bit. Got a little bit of light coming from the kitchen. But this is what we're going to be putting on. Looks like tile, and but it is sticky back, so it's just more or less a gigantic sticker. And these are pretty popular to use in cases where, you know, you don't need to go into all of the everything regarding, you know, tile and grout and all of that. This is just where you can just peel it and stick it on. There is some trimming that I have to do because, you know, I've got this section here on the edge that I actually have to remove it, but, you know, that's not a big deal. But, you know, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 to 8 pieces. You know, a couple of pretty much whole, but you know, and then I have a couple of other pieces that I'll have to trim down a little bit to make it work to get the effect that I'm going for. So, as you notice that light switch, you know, it's like if I just put it on, you know, and you know, we'd have some of the light switch hanging over this. And what I'm thinking is, why don't we put the light switch completely in here and have this kind of go up and over a little bit, make it look a little better, which I'm thinking of doing. You know, I could go straight to the top of it and be done with it, or I could go like one segment higher, which I might do. I'll decide that at the time. But we're just going to get right into it, and I'll speed it up a little bit so that you can see me doing it, and I don't have to talk a lot, so we'll have a little bit of music going on at the same time. So let's do that. And there's the back, all done, looking great. Now we can move on to the other side. Well, this isn't coming off. And the solution, cut off that one segment. That folks. Completed. So just need to do some caulking in this section here in the corner, and down along here, and that's pretty much it. So there we go. Well, there we go. It's done. So got my extra pieces here. I got my trash here. Got my glasses here. So there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and it had its challenges, but it was kind of fun to do. But I'm glad it's done. So now, there we go. It looks a little more complete. So there we go. So make sure you subscribe and consider donating some crypto. Information is down below. So we will talk to you later. So Skál.